Okay, so now that this is all blended out, yeah, I put way too much out. It took me a cool minute to blend this out my finger. It's been a minute since I used that shade. I don't know, I guess I thought it was too light, but now that I was just blending all over my eyelid, I'm like, I think it's just been a while since I've seen this actual shade on me, because chai is like so much like deeper. But anywho, okay, it looks fine. I have nothing to complain about no more. Never mind. I'm gonna go in with my P. Louise eyeshadow base, and this is gonna really amp up my eyeshadows that I put on my eyelid. And I'm only gonna put very little on right now. I just mainly want to focus this into the crease though, because I always reapply my eyelid. So let's just keep that focus in the crease. And I don't know what eyeshadow palette I'm going for, so we're gonna figure all that out. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with my girl Natasha. I think I'm gonna go in with my Natasha Denona palette. This is the Roxa. Ricky Rock. Apply a little bit of some eyeshadow for underneath my brow bone. Y'all know that I go in with this Essence bronzing powder, but it's low-key, high-key, my eyebrow setting powder palette. So I'm going in with, this shade right here for the inner part of my brow bone, and then I take this towards the outer. As you guys can see, I'm hitting pan because she is well loved in my collection. And sometimes if I want to amp it up and add a little bit more of a pop of highlight, then I go in with the next light shade, which is actually the first shade in here, which I'm about to do. Here, let's just amp it up just a little bit. Okay, when I go in with color, I like to pop a really nice nude beige color. So I feel like when I do it this way, it makes the colorful eyeshadows pop even more. Okay, so now that we have the basics and everything down, this is where I usually come on to the channel. I already have this done. Like, I just want to show you this to you guys just in case somebody new is watching or need to revisit and show you guys my eye prep routine. This is what I do every single time. So now let's go ahead and get into this eye look because I'm excited to see what I'm about to do. Okay, so the first shade that I am going to go in with is going to be this pinky burgundy color right here. I am going to start that off in my crease for my transition color. So I'm going to be taking a nice fluffy brush. This is the Morphe eyeshadow brush in the style M333. I think this color is really pretty. It's like giving like a burgundy purple color, which I am not mad about at all. I think I've used this eyeshadow palette like probably like one time since I've gotten this, what, last year. I don't know if I ever uploaded the makeup look. Yeah, I'm over there. I'm like no. Y'all know I got a bad habit of filming makeup looks and don't upload them. So I'm trying to do better with that because I be in my head a lot too. I'm like, I'll film a look. I'm like, well, I'll be feeling myself for that look, and then I'll go back to go edit it, and then I'm like, no, I don't like it. Like, this looks so off. I could have did so much better. Like, I'm very hard on myself. So when y'all see Shop My Stash, then y'all see I'm gonna be bringing this little recap thing back so that way you guys can get on me and be like, no sis, the look you did with such and such palette, I need that. I need details. I need to see the tutorial. So yeah. Alright, and then I think I'm gonna use that purple. I think so. I'm gonna go in with, I think, this purple. I think it might be deep enough. If not, then I might switch to this one. But I think this might be too dark. So let me start off with that one. I think we're gonna be semi-decent for this shade. Yeah, it looks like it's picking up really good in on my eyeshadow brush. Oh, that looks freaking amazing. I'm gonna take it up a little bit higher because I really want this purple to be like the purple that I'm seeing. Like, look at that. Oh yeah, that is going to help define and cut the crease most definitely. So I'm kind of adding a little bit more on. And then I'm going to go back in with that first shade to really make sure that this is going to be blended out. But yes, this looks so freaking good. Oh my gosh, yes. I like when I have a look in mind to do and it comes to life. But sometimes I'll be thinking of something, I'm like, well, can you do that? Well, that gonna blend with that? Okay, pick an eyeshadow palette that's gonna actually go with the whole scheme that you're doing, you know? And I feel like purples, especially, like if you're someone who's scared to do color, I don't know what it is about purple, but purple looks so good. I feel like, honestly, on everybody. You might need to find that perfect, like, purple undertone, but I feel like purple, and I guess like pink too, like it looks good on everybody. You just gotta find the correct shade. So that goes the same when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. There's so many purple palettes, purple eyeshadows out there, purple formula, like it's so many out there. And of course y'all probably seeing that throughout this month of my purple looks. And make sure you guys are checking out my YouTube short too. I know I've been uploading, I feel like, a lot more YouTube shorts than actual tutorials, because it's just been a little bit more easier for me because of the sake of the kids being home and my house always being on loud mode. So I just been doing a lot of like YouTube shorts and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of, you know, doing videos like this because I like talking to you guys. But the way my kids been kissing, I just like, I can't do it. But as you can see, they're quiet right now. I don't know what daddy did, but I hope he got them on still mode. And it ain't bedtime, so I've just been trying to figure out, like, do I film super early in the morning if I can, if I ain't too tired, or do I film like mid-late when I feel like they need to be taking a nap? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. But they are going to be going back to summer school in one more week, like in another week. So that will kind of give me somewhat of a leeway. Only my middle babies are going to school for their autism program. So, and it's only for 3 weeks. I just want them to not lose their routine on school. And plus, with Raya, I feel like her therapy session has not been in progress no more, because I feel like every therapist that she gets, they always cancel, to where that one like move out, and then it's like a long over like process of trying to find another therapist for her. So Levon is getting his therapy sessions. He has an at-home one, and then he gets this other one that's on the weekend. So he gets 2 a week. So he's been doing good. And Ryan's not that bad either, but I just want to make sure that my babies are getting the proper programs and stuff, so that way they can flourish and do amazing in their adult life as well. So that's what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna cut my crease really quick off camera, and then we're gonna pop on some sparkles. Okay, so this is what the crease is looking like. I haven't did a cut crease in like forever. I've just been so busy. Like, this looks freaking good for someone who haven't did a cut crease in like over a month. Okay, all right, now for the sparkle. I think I'm gonna go straight in with this purple one. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this purple one all over the eyelid, because I feel like the glitter that I want to use, I feel like it's gonna be somewhat similar to that. So I'm gonna take my finger and pat it all over the lid. Now, obviously, I think it's gonna apply a lot more smoother and better once I get once I take the eyeshadow brush. I know this glitter is not really that smooth. Like, I have nothing against Natasha Denona, but I don't see the hype. I really don't. Is she a good brand, good quality? Yes, I will give her that. But I've seen other brands that's a little bit more cheaper than her that performs a little bit better. Like, I'm not throwing no shade, but they just perform a little bit better. I'm just saying. Especially the metallics. I'm like, girl, I think low-key ColourPop does it better when it comes to this shimmery eyeshadows. And don't get me started on the indie brands either. They're definitely not playing. So at the end of the day, I think you're just paying for the brand name. And you know what? I can't even knock it because people like me, we still buying it. So now that I have that all over the lid. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with that purple. Like I said, I'm just gonna pop it on the outer. Yeah, I mean, I like my half cut crease, not a full cut crease. I just feel like it looks better on my eye shape. Alright, and then we're gonna figure out what sparkle I wanna put on the actual eyelid because I don't know. I don't know. I was worried if this purple was gonna look right with this hair color because I feel like I haven't worn this wig in forever. And I don't know, usually like colors like this, I usually go for like a neutral makeup look because I feel like it goes perfect because of the color. But I was like, you know what? Let's be daring and just do a colorful look with this colorful hair. So yeah. Okay, so I have this chunky glitter from Glow Up Academy, and then I have this refined purple glitter from Glow Up Academy. I'm trying to figure, do I want to go chunky or do I want to go thin? And then I also have, hold on, this other glitter from ColourPop, and it's like a gel form kind of pressed glitter, so I don't have to use any other glitter. Oh, but I think she's long gone. I think she's dead for it. Nah, I feel like that's gonna mess up my eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna say that for another look in mind, but as of today, we're not doing that. I'm gonna go in with the chunky glitter. Let's do that. I think let's do both. Why not? There's no rule. A little bit of the NYX glitter glue on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna put some of that onto the eyelid. I'm gonna do it in sections. So I like to go in with the fine glitter first. So that way this glitter is not covering up the actual eyeshadow. It's just adding up that extra spark. And that's what we got going on. That's cute. Ooh, ooh, I haven't did glitter in forever. Okay. I feel like I'm so in my element right now of just like, And please, when y'all use glitter, make sure you are using glitter that's supposed to be eye safe, but I really don't think that's really a glitter that's like really eye safe. Now that is what we call a sparkly eye. Yes, okay. So I am going to, I'm not going to do the rest of my face off camera, but I am filming another video so you guys will see the actual face portion in the other video. I guess I can tell you now because it's going to be up before this actual eyeshadow. So I'm going to be doing Shop My Stash. Okay, so we're trying out a new face routine with a new foundation. It's kind of like a all new face product kind of sort of. So let me go ahead and film that portion and I'll come back to show you guys the eyes. Alright, so here is what we got going on for the final makeup. Alright, here is what we got going on for the eyes, you guys. So I just finished it off with a black pencil liner. Just popped that in my waterline. And then that same purple that I put on the outer, just popped it on my bottom lash line right on top of that eyeliner. And then there's a really pretty soft sparkly purple. You guys see my inner tear duct. I could have went with a shadow in there in the palette, but I wanted to do something different. I was like, let me try something out. Y'all, I tried out the NYX Buttermilk highlighters. So I have it on my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose and everything. And I was like, when I first seen these, I was like, these are some really bold, colorful highlighters. Like, it's bringing definitely like 2000 era back, like the early 2000. But I was like, you know what? When I see these highlighters, I see an eyeshadow, so I definitely wanted to take advantage of that and see how she was going to look as an eyeshadow. I do want to come back and use it for like all over the eyelid, but I did pop her in the inner tear duct. So if you're kind of like scared, like, okay, what am I going to do with this highlighter? Like, if you don't use it for your cheeks, she's not going to be purpley on the cheeks. As you can see, she looks really, really pretty. A nice glow, especially for this purple one. I can't speak for the other shades yet because I haven't tried them, but this purple one, you can't tell that I have a purple highlighter on my face. No, you cannot. Okay, and the inner tear duct, oh my gosh, this looks so freaking good. Like even my nose, yeah, this looks really good. So yeah, this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Please don't forget to thumbs up this video, leave your feedback down at the bottom, and if you guys want to see the full face combo of what I have on my face, make sure you guys check out my Shop My Stash video. I will have that link down at the bottom, so go ahead and check that out, girl, and go ahead and support that video as well. But on that note, you guys have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye guys.